You know what's good, YouTube? Kratoctavio here, back again once again, and today, people, we're going to make our way to the next town in the Johto region. But before we do that, let's go ahead and quick party update in case you missed the last episode. In the last episode, we took on Morty and got our 4th gym badge. This little guy right here, Rufus, pulled through for the entire time. Almost got one-shotted by Gengar, but thankfully, Gengar has awful physical attack, and ghost moves in this game are physical. That is the only reason we took that Shadow Ball. We've lived with 2 HP, which is absolutely fantastic. We've got Magnitude, Growl, Dig, and Scratch. Not the best moveset, but he's fast and he hits hard, so he does his job. Then we have Perry the Kingdra. He's got Water Gun, Smoke Screen, Leer, and Bubble. Exact same moveset he's had since the very beginning. Maybe if I could finally learn genders, that would be good. I don't know if this thing has a penis or not. Then we have Spitfire the Magpie, who's holding that charcoal to power up his Fire Punch and Ember, but along with that, he also has Leer and Smog. Then we have Tesla the Flaffy, who's holding that Quick Claw. That way she can outspeed everything with that Thunder Shot, Growl, Tackle, and then if that doesn't work, she can hit him with that Thunder Wave. Then we have Okay, you know what? After I do this, I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna go fix the name. We got Pompai, fixing to be Pompey, the Executor, holding that Polka Dot Bow that powers up the normal type moves, which are Stomp and Headbutt. He's also got Confusion and Hypnosis. Actually, no, I'm not going to pause. I'm just going to ride the bike back. Because I've been meaning to fix his name, but for whatever reason, I still haven't got around to doing it. This may have been a good reason to pause, because I could have just skipped these battles, super sped him. But nope. I decided not to. Actually, the Houndour. No, we have Spitfire, so there's no need to take them. I was about to say, since we're a member short on the party, we could take Jimmy the Cyndaquil in our box, but there's no reason to because we don't have him at all. Not because we don't have him at all, but because stupid Spitfire. My brain is going blank. I have not recorded in a bit. I haven't gone dog sit yet. Got done dog sitting. I guess you would say that correctly. But I realized that I need to record another episode, just Monday's episode, the episode that you're seeing right now, because I'm going to be dog sitting throughout that entire week. And I've realized that, oh wait, I'm not coming back Sunday. Sunday is my last day. So I'm probably going to be coming back Monday, and I want to have an episode up. And if I don't have an episode up, then it's going to throw my whole thing off, and it's going to really bother me. I know I uploaded 1 episode on Saturday one time, but that was a complete and utter mistake. And I'm trying not to let that happen. That was beginner's awfulness, I guess you could say. But I try to make sure that doesn't happen. I try to upload 2 videos a day, 5 days a week. I think that should be enough to hold you off. That's almost... Let's see, I make these videos about 20 to 30 minutes long usually. Then I make the Showdown Showcase videos about 10 minutes long. So that's about 40 minutes per day, 5 days a week. That's 200 minutes. That's over 3 hours of me. And if you somehow deal with all of that, then check yourself into hospital. Check yourself into a mental ward, because I don't know how you deal with me for 3+ hours a week. I can't even deal with myself for 3 hours a day. Then again, that makes no sense, but whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm not the smartest cookie in the cookie jar. But we need to go ahead and go in here because we need Surf. Actually, hold on. Let's switch the party around a bit because everyone's a little under-leveled. Let's go ahead and switch Perry up front. Hopefully they won't have anything that can really mess up Perry. This is just going to be the evolutions area. So, like I said, the reason I'm recording this episode right now, and I'm recording this on Saturday because I'm going to be leaving Sunday, is because I want to make sure the videos are still regularly uploaded and all that, and I don't want to mess any of that up. But I don't think I would be in too much trouble with you if I didn't have it up, but at the same time, it would bother me more than anything. Because when you're small on YouTube and you want to make it big, you have to be consistent. That is something I've already learned. You have to stay consistent. I may be able to get a video up for the charity that won the vote, but then again, that's not really saying much because only one person voted, and I know who they were, and they were awesome. But we're not going to get into it. We're not going to get in that again. We're going to save that for later, if ever. Just kind of disappointed is all. How much is confusion going to do to Perry? Perry should eat this up, right? Eats it up. Let's get a water gun off. After a couple more hits, the water gun should take out the Espeon. Going for a tail whip, it doesn't matter because 2 more water guns should take him out. Or maybe just 1. Yeah, it's 2 more, just barely though. It's going to go for a sand attack. The sand attack is going to miss somehow. I don't know how you miss kicking sand into someone's eyes, especially... Actually, you're not even kicking the sand in their eyes. You're picking the sand up by your paw and throwing it in their face. I don't know. Pokemon logic is weird. Like, Pokelogic is extreme. Why am I going this way? Pokelogic is extremely weird, and I don't understand it. Please don't be the Jolteon girl. I think Jolteon is all the way over there. This should be Umbreon, right? Zuki. Yeah, it's Umbreon. Who looks darker than usual in this game. Like, yes, I know Umbreon's usually a black color, but that sounded racist. But he usually seems a little bit lighter than that. I'm gonna shut up now before I start saying things that come off as racist when I'm not trying to be. Either way, let's go ahead and switch out to Spitfire Fire Punch this thing in the face, and then hopefully it dies. Yay! Yeah, anyways. Kratos, this is why you don't speak. This is why the internet hates you. This is why people in general do. Either way, it's going to go ahead and get a sand attack off. It's going to miss. Hopefully the AI is still broken in this game, like it is in first gen. Get a Fire Punch off, he goes for a tackle. So the AI isn't broken. If it was broken, he would have kept on going for the sand attack. Kind of like in a TPP where the Dragonite kept on going for agility, but I guess they fixed that in between generations, which is good. I'm not complaining about that at all. It's just strange that they did. Actually, it's not really strange, it's just not what I expected. Like, for some reason, I don't expect the games to start getting good until they introduce abilities. And so far, I'm loving this game. The only complaint I have about this game is the levels. We're at the 4th gym and we're level 20. This should be like 2nd gym levels. The first gym had a level 7 Pokemon. Thankfully, they fixed that in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. But there's kind of nothing we can do about it. Especially considering Red, which is going to be the final episode of this series if we even make it to him. And so far we will, because we've been doing a pretty good job about that. He's like level 80. Yes, I know that's 60 levels away, and yes, I know we have 12 badges to go, but still, that's a lot of levels. The grinding for that's going to probably take a while. So when I know that I'm probably about to have to take on Red, I'm going to have to record a little bit ahead. I don't like recording ahead at all, really, but you gotta do what you gotta do to make sure the videos come up normally. So this girl is the Jolteon girl, so let's go ahead and switch Rufus out front. Hopefully we can one-shot a Jolteon with a Magnitude or a Dig. And we're probably gonna give Surf to Perry. No, we'll definitely give Surf to Perry, and we'll see who else can learn it. I think all we're going to do today is we're going to make our way to the top of the lighthouse, maybe? If we don't do that, then I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do. No, we're going to finish this, obviously, because we just did with the Magnitude 7 taking out the Jolteon, but at the same time, we haven't been recording that long, I believe. And again, I meant to see what time it was when I started recording, because I can't check it. I only have a single screen, which is awful. It's one of those awful store-bought computers. I didn't have a lot of money at the time, and I thought, oh wait, it'd just be cheaper to buy one. No, it's not. It's a piece of crap, especially when you have to share it with people that have no idea what they're doing. But that's fine. Eventually, I'll get a good computer. This is how I'm going to determine if I have a good computer. If I can run Next Card Game without it wanting to murder itself. If you've never heard of Next Card Game, go look it up because it is the most ridiculous open world sandbox. Not really. Well, the last time I saw it, it was just kind of open world sandboxy type game with an amazing physics engine. I don't think I have any way to actually describe it, but before we go on, we need to see Pokeballs. Do we have any? We have 11. No, 12. But let's go ahead and teach someone Surf. Let's see. Just Perry can learn it. Okay. We can go ahead and get rid of Bubble, since it's Bubble. And we actually have a good, strong stab move now. I really want to get something good on this route. What could I really use right now? I've got a water fire grass combo going. Let's see, what is our huge weaknesses right now if we have anything? Let's see. We don't appreciate ice too well, but we have 1 resistance. Yeah, we need something to take out ice types because there is going to be an ice gem. Yes, we have Spitfire, but a lot of ice types are also part of water. But what are we going to get here? We're going to get a Azumarill. This is not a good matchup right here. Let's go ahead and switch out to Tesla. Paralyze this thing. Go for a Thunder Shock. And then hopefully it'll be good enough to catch. Don't go for a belly drop. No, rollout. That's not fun at all. Last time we had to deal with rollout, we almost lost someone. But with the Thunder Wave, he has a 50% chance of breaking through, I believe. No, he continues with the rollout. The damage starts stacking up. I'm going to run. Let's get a Thunder Shock off. How much is that going to do to Azumarill? Over half, unfortunately. Okay, that's going to do... Shit. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Let's go ahead and hit him with the tackle. Get him down the... No. Yeah, we're running. Or not. Tesla's dead. That was my fault. That was completely my fault. So, we're not getting anything on that route. And we just lost a member of our team. Tesla was a good member too. I actually really enjoyed having a Tesla. But I was stupid. I kind of allowed that to happen. So let's just go ahead and deposit Tesla in the death box. No? You don't want to do that? Okay. You just want to be stupid? That's fine. It's not like I'm actually trying to record an episode here. But you do you. Actually, let's go ahead and take that item off him. Wait, can we move? What did that say? without Mel. Why would they have that option? It's weird. Either way, let's go ahead and take the item from him. If you're going to die, you don't deserve it. And then we can go ahead and deposit him and we'll be good to go. It's really unfortunate that we had to lose Tesla because that electric typing was really nice on this team. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take someone that is in our box. I forgot about him, but this is as good a time as ever. If I have to have someone with us, what I'm probably going to do is, I'm going to take Inception or Voltorb. If you're wondering why I named him that, if this is a newer episode and you haven't seen all of them, it's because he's a Pokeball inside of a Pokeball. So, Inception. Because I don't feel like wasting all of your time, after I go heal up right here, I'm going to cut, and then I'm going to go back to the daycare. And I'm going to put Inception in there, that way he can start getting some levels, and I'll come back for him later. So, I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, I don't understand, but we have an egg. Okay then. I have no idea what this is about. I thought the only egg that you ever got was the Togepi egg, which hatched into the Diglett, but I guess not? There's a little Inception down there in the corner. But yeah, like I said, I'll cut and then I'll be right back. Okay, now that we're back from the whole egg incident, let's go ahead and continue on our way. Hopefully Inception will get some pretty good levels, and when we think we may need him, we can pick him up. I don't know, let's try to avoid the grass because there's rollout Azumarill, which, to be honest, seeing how I did an Azumarill episode on Showdown Showcase, I should have known that. But again, I could have been expecting a present or a splash, because that makes sense. Why does Azumarill even get presents? No Nexus, if you ever somehow see this, answer me that. How does your mascot get present? And if he doesn't ever see this, then this sucks. I no longer have really anything to hit not water type, but flying types. It's going to go ahead and hit us with a Fury attack, which is going to get a critical hit on the first one. You can stop that. You can stop that now. Thank you. Let's go ahead and switch Water Gun and Surf around. Hit him with the Surf because that's going to be our best move and our go-to move from now on with Parry. Parry is going to be powerful. I guarantee you, Parry will be a powerful member on our team. He's going to go ahead and send out another Doduo. He's not going to live a Surf because it's a Kingdra. Let's get one more Surf off. I just remembered something. I hope it doesn't mess up, but I was playing Crystal on my own one time, and after you beat Claire and you have to go in the Dragon's Den and talk to the old man, after I left, the game just broke. I mean, I eventually got it to work later, and I have no idea how, but I kind of don't know what to do if we get to that point and it messes up again. I'll hopefully find something before then, but I don't know. Either way, Parry's level 23 now. I just realized... No, never mind. I thought this was episode 21, not 11. I was about to say, this series has actually been... Well, that would have been nice. That would have been really nice. I thought this series was already closing in on the length that the Ashlocke Yellow was, but no, we're not even halfway there. Wondering what else we could have got in this grass. Could have got a pupa. Oh my. Hello. How are you, Mr. Zapdos? I'll be leaving now if that's okay with you. Please don't hurt me. I love Zapdos. Even if he is a little prickly. Route 39. So this is a new route and a new encounter for us. And we have a man that wants to fight us for some reason. You're on a bike. What is he going to do? Like, what is he really going to have that's going to stop you when you have a bike and a Kingdra out front? It's going to have a... Okay. That makes sense. Pikachu could outrun a bike and his attacks are going to do neutral damage to us. But hopefully, because Pikachu's frail and we found that out personally, a Surf will be able to take him out. It does. I'm hoping Perry learns a new move sometime soon. I know that we just taught him Surf, but it's only through HM, and I prefer not, well, through machine moves, and I'd rather not have to rely on... Actually, no. We did not. I was thinking, oh, lovely. Another encounter we can't get, but no. We never picked up the Squirtle. We never picked up the Squirtle from Officer Jenny in, Vermilion City. So, I think we may have a good encounter here. I completely forgot we didn't pick him up. I was just about to run too. Surf is not doing... Yay. Does half, his defense went up, but he's not going to live another. Let's go for a water gun. Let's try to weaken him down without killing him. Then we can go out... Okay, he can live one more, but barely. I wish he had something to raise his special defense. Live another water gun, please. Live one more. There we go. It's going to go for the withdrawal. This is going to give me a chance to switch out into Pompeii. And then hopefully hit him with the hypnosis. Hopefully he doesn't have the bite. Please don't have a bite. It's going to go for the water gun. That's not going to do anything to us. Wouldn't have done anything to parry either, so I don't know why he went for that unless that's his best move. We get the hypnosis off on the first try, thankfully. Why couldn't we get that with the Miltank earlier? We'd still have Nagini. Granted, we would have a bigger ground weakness, but still, Nagini was awesome. Let's go ahead and... No, he's not hooked by a rod. Thought that's the net ball I was thinking of, the water and bug types. Throw a great ball at him. He's in the red. He's asleep. 2, 3. We got him in the first try. War Turtle's dad was added to the Pokedex. The turtle Pokemon, 3 foot, 350 pounds. Its long furry tail is a symbol of longevity, making it quite popular among older people. There's a couple of names that are obvious. Each of the names in the Ninja Turtles, Ashlocke, Comics, but that's not my name. I can't give it to him. That's not right. You know what? I like the name Mikey for Squirtle, but I like the name Ashlocke for the entire line. And yes, I know that comes from the first movie, but out of the nicknames that we did get, like Ashlocke, Sore, which is an awful nickname. Like, why? Why would you name your Pokemon that? Let's go ahead and look at Ashlocke. He's asleep with 2 HP. He's got Tail Whip, Bubble Withdrawal, and Water Gun. You know what? Let's go ahead and teach him Surf too. Probably not going to use him right away because we have Kingdra, but at the same time, it won't hurt to give him. Like, if anything happens to Kingdra, we can go ahead and take Ashlocke from the box. It's nice to have some backups if you need to. Either way, let's just continue on our way down here. Yeah, this is going to be a long episode, actually. I never realized that this was going to be a bit of a long episode. Because the last time I looked up, it was 5:35, now it's 5:47. I know that means nothing to you, but at the same time, it's going to make this episode a bit longer because I just want to get up to the top of the lighthouse and then end off the episode. I didn't want to do anything else, but I might have to cut it short. I mean, my videos don't have a length, like a permanent length that I can go to. Maximum length, not permanent length. But at the same time, it'd be nice to not have to go over a long video. Because yes, I have done long videos, like my longest I believe is 45 minutes, and I believe that's the SSN video. But I didn't really realize that video was that long. I'm realizing this one is a bit long. Fortunately, we can't get any encounters here. But we can actually train. Oh, I forgot to put him in the box. My bad. I can do that off screen. I guess that guy doesn't want to battle us. Makes no sense, but who am I to complain? If this guy does not want to battle us, I'll be surprised. Okay, he does, thankfully. So let's go ahead and take him on. We've got a few more floors that we got to get through, and then we'll be at the top of the tower, and we can end off the episode. But Gentleman Alfred's going to go ahead and send out a Knock Towel, which is going to eat up any special hit that is thrown his way, because Knock Towel is, for some reason, a special wall. He's not the bulkiest Pokemon, but he does eat some special hits relatively well. As you can see, he ate a Surf from a Kingdra. Doesn't matter that he's going for the growl. We can get him with another Surf because that's not physical. I don't even know what I was going for there. My brain went blank. Perry should be not evolving, but leveling up relatively soon. And then hopefully they'll get another move. I believe it said 25 he'll get the next move. Don't quote me on that because I could easily be wrong. Either way, the Sailor is going to go ahead and send out a Poliwag. It's not going to have Water Absorb, because that's not a thing. These things are relatively frail, so hopefully a Surf should be able to take them out. How much is the Surf going to do to the Poliwag? Almost one-shots. Water Gun's going to do 2 damage. Right? 1 damage. Come on, Poliwag. You can do better than that. Yes, I know I 4 times resisted, but come on. I wish this thing had Swift Swim and that was a Politoed because this entire team would get wrecked. Okay, if that did that much to Poliwag, then this is going to get him down to right below the yellow mark. It's my guess, so this should be 2-shotting. Yeah, I was right. He's going to go for Water Gun. That's going to do 2 damage. Can y'all just hit me for 2 damage? I'll slap myself in the face if you want me to. I'll take the damage point for that. Just do better. Having a Dragon type as early on as we got Kingdra was nice. Hopefully he'll have a Dragon move and we'll still have him by the time we get to Claire. Because Kingdra would be a really nice Pokemon to take on Claire with. Because, yes, I know I'm going to have plenty of more encounters before then. But, at the moment, without really anything to take on these next gym leaders, it's going to kind of suck. We've got something for Chuck. We have something for Jasmine. We don't really have anything for Price, and we don't have any moves for Claire yet. So we're kind of out of luck at the moment, and I don't know what to say. Normally, I would just say we can go to Spitfire for price, but like I said earlier in the episode, most ice types are also part water. But we go ahead and get a critical hit off, which doesn't even matter. Perry's going to go ahead and stay in against this Pidgey. He's just sweeping his entire team. Honestly, this battle is a little boring, which is why I don't do a lot of on-screen battles. Because they're extremely tedious and boring. They have the exact same Pokemon. I saw a comic about after Red becomes champion and then he gets an interview. They ask, what's your secret to becoming a Pokemon Master? And he said, well, first of all, make sure that you don't just have one type on your team. Second of all, make sure you have your team evolved. I don't know how many times I've ran into level 19 Caterpies. Which, again, is true. Granted, this Pidgey can't really help it, but some of these other Pidgeys could have. And you could have had a Pidgeotto. You could have also had some better typings besides just flying. Yes, this would have been awesome training for Tesla, but it's not. But I got stupid, and he died to a rollout, so I kind of deserved it. What? Okay, guys, that was interesting. That was interesting. Nice. I was afraid the thing was about to crash for some reason. I think it's telling me that I really need to get close to wrapping up this episode. And don't worry, I will be just... Hang on, game. There's no need for that. I'm going to try to avoid these trainer... You can't see me. You're old. Old people can't see. I'll thump you in your hat. But it doesn't matter. He's going to go ahead and send out Growlithe, which is going to get one-shot by Surf. Only good thing out of this is Perry might get to level 25 by the time we get to the top of the thing. Unfortunately, we're probably going to be out of Surf PP by the time we get there. But it doesn't matter because whenever we get out of the Lighthouse, we can heal up, so... Whatever he has heal here should level us up. Hopefully. This Growlithe should get us to level 25, hopefully. And after we get to level 25, we can start training up someone else. I don't know the next levels of the gym leader, but I doubt it's going to be like higher than 25. Perry's level 25. And still doesn't learn a move. Can you just learn something, please? What have I done wrong to deserve this? Let's go ahead and switch Spitfire out front. I'm still wondering what's in that egg. I didn't even know that you got an egg there. Which is really confusing me. I might have to look up what they normally give you. That's not going to spoil anything. Because the static encounters are randomized. But I just want to know what they normally would give you there. Is it Tyrogue? I want to think it's Tyrogue. No idea, but this is a bad matchup for us, so let's go ahead and get out of here because he has a chip. And we have Pompey, so let's hit him with that confusion, a stomp, or a headbutt, and we should be good. Vice grip. That's not going to do anything. Let's go for the stomp. It's going to be our most powerful move with the polka dot bow. It's going to flinch. Get one more stomp off. Hopefully he flinches again. Doesn't even matter because he's down and out. Let's see what else you're going to have. You're going to have another crap. Thank you for proving Red's point. Have a diverse team. It won't kill you to have something besides two crappies. That did nothing though. It's going to get a bubble beam off, which it's not going to really do much at all. It's a critical hit. Even with a crit, it only does 8. That's going to be a 3-shot. Vice Grip is going to get us A critical hit Bubble Beam does the same as a Vice Grip. Okay. So that's kind of pathetic, but either way, Pompey's gonna be getting that experience. I believe there's an item down here. Yeah, there is. TM40. What is TM40? I really don't know my TMs off the top of my head at all. Wrong way. Defense Curl. TM40 is Defense Curl. Okay. That's nice. I'm getting so tired of these trainers. I just want to get to the top here. I've done nothing to deserve all this. What have I done to you to deserve all this? And I am sorry about the length of this episode. Like, this is taking way too long, and I'm sorry. I honestly thought this was going to be a relatively short episode, but it's not. So, I don't know what to say. Besides, sorry. If you enjoy the longer episodes, then awesome. But from what I can tell, it seems like people enjoy the 20 to 30 minute episodes, and this is not going to fit that. If I don't somehow have a video up on Tuesday, well, hopefully this will hold you off until Wednesday. We get a critical hit Fire Punches, which is going to take down his Pharaoh. We're going to gain a level. We're going to be 23 now. And he's going to go ahead and send out a Spearow. I'm getting so tired of trainers like this. Because of stupid crap like this, that Ruby and Sapphire hack that I've now changed to an Emerald hack is just going to... It's not going to be like this. Yes, the gym leaders and the gym trainers will have them. But bird keepers are dead. Or at least just Pidgeys and Pidgeotos are dead. We have Blue Sky Mill. Okay. That's nice. Am I lost? I can't be lost. There's no way I'm lost. There's no way I'm lost. I have an idea, but if this isn't right, then I don't know. Like, I don't care about you, girl. Just go away. Why are all of you even in this lighthouse? If you're here to help Jasmine, then why aren't you out there helping her? Why are you down here with your little Meryl, which is probably going to know roll out and kill everything on my team? Let's go ahead and switch out to Pompey. Pompey's a good counter to almost all water types, except for water ice. It's going to go for the tail whip, which is fine by me, because we're going to get a stomp off. We're going to be faster than this thing, because apparently a tree is fast. How are we faster than a Meryl? I don't understand. Let's get another stomp off. Hopefully that will no, it's not going to two-shot. But it doesn't matter, because he's just going to waste his time with tail whips. And the warmer stomp will take him out. Spitfire and Pompey is both going to gain some experience. And Last Connie is defeated. Yeah, I know where I'm going now, but I kind of got lost for a second. I'm sorry about that. It's been a while since I've been through the Pokemon Lighthouse. So if something like this annoys you, you may just want to skip my entire Platinum Ashlocke, because I've never even played that game. I've never played any 4th gen game. Not even Heart Gold or Soul Silver. I know I keep on referencing them every now and again, but it's because I've watched people play. I've never actually played it myself. He's going to go for a double slap, which should not do too much. Why are we going for confusion? He's not fighting type. Would this even be our strongest move? Let's see, how much will this do? That's going to do over half. It's going to confuse him, which I think confusion's got to be used again. Hit yourself, hit yourself. He doesn't hit himself because only I can hit myself in the face. And we're just going to hit him with another confusion and kill him. Getting a little low on health on Pompeii. Pompeii and Spitfire are both going to gain some experience, and Terrell, the sailor, is defeated. Some of these people have some extremely strange names. And then we have some extremely useless items, like the Mirage Mail and the Blue Sky Mail. Why? Okay, because this episode's been far too long. I'm going to try to avoid him. Crap. I walked straight into that. I wanted to pick up that Pokeball. I got too greedy and it cost me. And we're going to have to switch out to someone because he's going to be a sailor and he's going to have nothing but water types because he wants to be a... No. He doesn't. But he does have this dreaded little thing. I hate Machops, I hate Machops, I hate Machops, I hate Machops. Let's get him with that Fire Punch. It's not going to kill, but he's going to go for the low kick. Oh, God, no, no. Okay, that's doing a lot, but hopefully a Fire Punch will take him out. Yeah, I'm going to have to go to Perry. Perry's going to have to one-shot everything. If it's a Machop, or in the Machop family, I'm going to have to go to Perry anyways. This is why I really need an electric type on the team. Or at least a grass move on Pompeii, because he's far too high of a level to not have a grass move yet. I know he learns moves, but it's not teaching him anything. But let's go ahead. He's going to go ahead and get a Bubble Off, which is going to do 1 damage. I've lost all hope in them even doing 2 damage to us, but it's fine because we are just going to go ahead and take out the Parley Whirl with another Surf. If you can't tell, my mouth is kind of going numb and my throat is sore because I've been talking far too long. This episode's far too long, and I'm sorry. We don't even have Surf anymore. You're gonna have to hit him with Water Gun. Okay, maybe we don't need Surf. But it's gonna get a Karate Chop off. How much is that gonna do to Perry? It's gonna do about 10%, not even 10%, but 10 damage. Another Water Gun will take him out. I need a grass move and an electric move. Hopefully when we get Inception, he'll be good to go. And we got into a useless battle for a useless item. So Jasmine's just gonna go ahead and tell us about the sick little Pokemon Amphi, who's just a little Rhyhorn, but she's gone mental and she can't tell the difference. Yeah, I'll help you. But I'm going to help you next time, because like I've been saying, this episode is far too long, but if you enjoyed this long episode for some reason, and you somehow made it to the end of the video, first of all, comment purple in the comments below. Second of all, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, smash all of that like button, subscribe, come back tomorrow. Hopefully there will be a video tomorrow. If there's not, I am sorry. I'm still away. And I will hopefully see you then. Peace!